Hey there, everybody, and welcome to the STLTechTalk.com unboxing and review of the Samsung Galaxy Gear smartwatch. So we got to try out the Galaxy Note 3 and a Galaxy Gear smartwatch from our friends at AT&T, and we're going to go ahead and look at the back of the box here. As you can see, the Galaxy Gear has a 1.63 Super AMOLED display. It comes with Bluetooth 4.0 for connectivity for connecting to your Note 3 or Galaxy S4. It shoots video in 720p with the 1.9 megapixel autofocus camera, so you can take photos or video with this. It has a sensor hub, gyrometer, accelerometer for different movements, and two microphones for noise cancellation and one speaker. And there again you have the Super AMOLED and the Bluetooth symbols. So we'll go ahead and put the box down, and we'll go ahead and open it up and show you what's inside, what you get for your $300. And there you have the Galaxy Gear, and it's a very attractive device. There's the camera and the display, of course. Nice rubberized band that's fully adjustable for different wrist sizes. And then we also have the charging station right there that you can see. It has 5 pins that you would open up the charging station and place the Galaxy Gear within that, and then snap it closed for charging. As you see, those 5-pin wireless charging, and just plugs right in just like that. So, and again, then we also have just a little bit of paper documentation, and also our micro USB cord that plugs into the wall. I must say that the Galaxy Gear charges extremely fast. It charged from about 14% all the way to 100% in less than an hour. So if you have your charging station with you, it really does charge fast. The battery life is approximately a day, a little over a day, just depending on how many notifications you receive and how much you want to play around with it, the different brightness settings, and so on and so forth. So now we're going to go ahead and pair this up with the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 that we again received from AT&T. This is the AT&T variant. You would turn on your device and go ahead and hit the Gear Manager app. So it tells you to connect to Gear. Normally you would think you would pair that up with the watch itself, but no, you use the charging station. So you just simply tap those to the back, and it is going to go ahead and search for the gear. Whenever I did this, I made the mistake of not having the power on of the Galaxy Gear, so the first connection failed. So you just want to go ahead and make sure that your Galaxy Gear is turned on, and then you would take the charging station and simply tap it to the back, and it'll automatically look for a Bluetooth connection. And as soon as it recognizes that you have put the charging station to the back, it will immediately say that it needs to pair the device. So there's the Bluetooth pairing request. Hit OK on the phone and on the Galaxy Gear, and that it will go ahead and go through the Bluetooth connecting process of pairing up. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. It was not very well explained, in my opinion, whenever I first tried to set it up. So I had to kind of do a little looking around and get that going. So as you can see, I've had this set up before, so I'm going to go ahead and just restore the settings. So this isn't the first time that I've had it paired up, and it's just going to go ahead and put in Watch Styler, which I use, Evernote, Pocket, and Tweet Now. And that way you can receive Twitter notifications on your Galaxy Gear. Unfortunately, when you go to get Facebook notifications, you get the notification, it alerts you that there is one, but you have to tap on it, and then it will ask you to go ahead and open up Facebook on your phone. That's the only way that you can view it. But by doing that, it just automatically opens up Facebook on your phone automatically. So we'll go ahead and agree, yes, finish, agree to the information provision agreement. I'm not sure how many people really read through all that stuff, but just for purposes of time management, we'll go ahead and just skip through and agree to all those things. So as you can see, we're all paired up and ready to go. We can go ahead and change whichever clock that you like, and instantaneously changes along with whatever it is that you set. I created a custom watch face using the Watch Styler app. As you can see, the nice logo for STLTechTalk.com, and go ahead and apply that. It just takes a few seconds, and there it is. Your theme's applied. So again, it's very nice. I do like it, and we'll get more into other aspects of the Galaxy Gear in the review coming up in just a few short moments. So now I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about how to charge your Galaxy Gear. As you can see, using the included charging station, you simply plug it into the power cord, plug it in that micro USB port, slide the lever over to the side to open it up, and those 5 charging pins, line those up with the charging connections on the bottom of the Galaxy Gear. Simply slide that through the band, close the lid, and plug it in, and you're good to go. You can still fully use the Galaxy Gear, so it's not completely useless while it's being charged, which it charges really fast too. I found it charges anywhere from 14% all the way up to the 100% in less than an hour, so you can get a nice quick rapid charge. And you can also still use it. Again, that's really nice. I do like that. The design of it, overall, I like the design. I'm not sure yet if I'm sold on the fake leather stitching look of the gear case there in the Note 3 back. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Hopefully, the charging station is going to hold up. It seems like it could be a little bit fragile, being made out of pure plastic. So it's definitely one thing you're going to have to be very careful of. I'm sure it's not going to be cheap to replace. And again, this is a $300 device, so you want your stuff to last. So now I'd like to move on and show you how to adjust the watch band of the Galaxy Gear. It's pretty simple to do, actually, to get a good fit for your wrist size. You simply lift up the watch band off the metal post right there, and then you simply just slide the band through that guide until you get a nice custom fit for your wrist size. Overall, it was a very comfortable fit, and sometimes I found myself having the band kind of stick to my wrist depending on temperature, moisture, sweating just a little bit. So with it being a rubber band like most are, you're pretty much already used to how that is going to fit. It's a very comfortable fitting watch, so just make sure you get something that's not too loose and not too tight. One of the really neat features of the Galaxy Gear that unfortunately doesn't work right 100% of the time is the motion sensors do not always recognize when you lift up your hand to look at the watch. Generally, it's supposed to light up every time that you do that, but unfortunately, it's kind of hit and miss kind of thing. Let's go ahead and move into how to navigate the Galaxy Gear. Simply swipe up from the bottom, that'll open up the phone dialer, and if you swipe down from the top, that opens up the camera. You can also set up the power button for double pressing to open up a shortcut app, whatever it is that you want to custom set it for. I went ahead and just set it for the camera. I thought it'd be one nice thing to have quick access to. But, again, swipe up, opens up the dialer, swipe down, takes you back, swipe down again, it takes you to the camera. And, of course, you can, swipe left and right to scroll through the different menus and different apps that you have installed on your Galaxy Gear. So let's go ahead and switch gears, pardon the pun there, and talk a little bit about the software. Let's go ahead and discuss the Gear Manager, which is an app for the Galaxy Note 3 and any other Galaxy device that has compatibility to work with the Galaxy Gear. Simply scroll through your apps, find the Gear Manager, there it is, tap on that, and it shows you which Galaxy Gear that you're paired with and what it's named. And you can see, let's go ahead and look at clocks. As you will be able to notice, whenever I'm switching these different clock faces, notice how fast, from the time that I touch on the Note 3 to tap on one of the different clock faces, how fast it switches over on the Note, or on the Gear, sorry. And I really did like the Watch Styler app that you can download from the Samsung apps, because it allows you to create your own custom watch face, which I really enjoyed creating one for the website. It has our logo right there, and the watch hands and everything, so it's just really nice. You can go through different settings. There's voice memo, and you can do different settings within these apps. For example, with incoming calls, you can either answer or reject a call just using a voice command, and it's showing you different voice commands you can do with the S Voice app that's installed on the Galaxy Gear. Scrolling through some of the other things that are available that you can look at, some of the featured apps that you would have to download from the Samsung apps store that's right over here, right there. And click on that, and it shows you have entertainment, health and fitness, lifestyle, social networking, utilities, and clock. There's really not a whole lot of apps to really choose from. As you can look at utilities, this is all of them. So you scroll down, and how many are there total? 22, 24. Yeah, there's 24 apps available total for utilities, and you got different things like TripIt and eBay. I guess they work, but just such limited functionality that it's just, I don't know, it just leaves a little bit to be desired. You kind of hope for more, being Samsung, that they're going to have access to all these different apps and things, but unfortunately the experience isn't really all that great with that. There's 6 health and fitness apps, and there's a handful of social media apps that you'll see here in just a moment. Unfortunately, there's no official Facebook. If you get a Facebook notification, you got to tap on the notification, and then it opens Facebook on your phone. So as you can see, there's Snapchat, Chat On, Tweet Quick View. Kind of allows you to see some Twitter notifications and stuff, but it's still not like having official Twitter. So, and entertainment, there's only 6. So hopefully in the future there's going to be some more app development for the Galaxy Gear as it gets older. All right, let's go ahead and move into the review portion of this video here. And talking about the Galaxy Gear again, it's a very attractive looking device. Based on looks alone, it is definitely something that I would buy. You come with a nice camera right there, 1.9 megapixels. Again, you can shoot 720p video and snapshots as well. There's also that speaker, the microphone. Up here on the right hand side of the device, there's your power button and secondary microphone. The device, it doesn't really feel too heavy compared to what all you're getting, and I think it's a very comfortable fit. The rubber watch band, it's comfortable once you get that nice fit that I mentioned before with adjusting the gear band, and just simply swiping through. It really does. The screen is pretty responsive overall, I think. It's not overly sensitive, and I think just swiping down, swiping up, that works pretty well. So let's go ahead and look at some of these other apps. We're looking at the messaging app there. So you can go ahead, and whenever you get your text messages coming through, when you actually have the device connected to your phone, you have a couple different options you can do. Simply tap on that little menu button right there. You can either call that contact back, or you can send a S Voice reply, or you can delete the notification itself. Again, scroll down to go back, scroll up to access the camera. Let's go ahead and look at these Facebook. Again, this is one of the downsides. There's no true Facebook app for the Galaxy Gear. If you want to click on these notifications, then you have to tap on those, and it will open Facebook on your phone, which kind of defeats the purpose of that personally. The S Voice recognition, again, this is just a limitation of the Samsung S Voice. It doesn't really respond. I guess it doesn't hear your voice commands as well to pick up the voice recognition for recording a message and stuff like that. It does really, the microphones do really well when you're doing these voice memos, I will say that. But when it comes to that S Voice that we just saw, it just was not getting what I was trying to say correct, compared to like Google. His voice recognition is really, really accurate. So that's definitely something I think Samsung can improve on. So that could take time. Looking at the camera here, the gallery, sorry for the camera, the pictures that I already taken. Scrolling through, for a 1.9 megapixel camera, again, I think that this really takes nice pictures, even regardless of the light settings that you're in. Again, but you're still limited to a 1.9 megapixel. So you can't expect full-fledged HD quality pictures from this, but they're more than adequate. As you can see, we can transfer those. When you transfer them, you're transferring to your phone. So it's transferring from internal storage over to your phone. And then you can also delete them, or you can share them. Unfortunately, you can only share them on certain apps. You can't share them within a text message that you create. I could only share them to my Evernote account. Open up the music controls, media controller, and as you can see, you get the name of the song. You can play, you can pause, you can skip forward a track, you can skip backward a track. Song title, the artist name. You can adjust the volume. You can adjust the volume on your phone. It works pretty well. I do like the fact that you get to see the artist name and the name of the song that you're listening to at the moment. What really would have been nice is if it would somehow be able to pull in album art from your phone. So maybe future updates or future iterations, that'll be there as well. So you can also set up a pedometer, whether you wanted to, if you're somebody that does a lot of walking and has a Fitbit, you're into those. So you can, enter in your information, your male, female, height, weight, etc., and set up target goals for yourself to achieve. There's just some other of the various settings here. Taking a look at clock type, for example. You can scroll between different watch faces. I still like using that watch styler for the custom watch face, as opposed to using one of the preset ones. But the preset ones do look really nice. And again, like I said, this display is very, very nice looking. And I cannot say enough about it. The sound for getting your notifications. Do you want to get audio notifications? Do you want just your phone, or do you want the gear to just vibrate when you get your notifications? You can choose different ringtones if you're getting a phone call. You can choose the strength of the vibration from either strong, medium, or weak. You can actually choose which arm you tend to wear it on. Do you wear it on the left arm? Do you wear it on the right arm? I wear my watches on my left arm. And not really sure exactly the difference of that. It's probably just going to be on how it responds to voice and stuff like that. You can change the font size, the background color, as you can see here. So that'll change it. But this doesn't matter if you're using a custom watch face. No matter what background color you choose, the custom one will overwrite that, and you won't even see that. So again, 3 different font sizes. There's 6 different brightness levels here. There's an outdoor mode, and then 5 different levels. We'll go ahead and take this all the way down to 1, and then we'll bump it all the way back up. So when you got it all the way turned on, all the way at the max brightness, it's pretty bright. You definitely can see it. Whenever you get a notification and stuff like that, it definitely stands out. And being able to view it outside, didn't really have any issues with it. So Bluetooth, of course, you've got if you want to get notifications from your phone, you have to leave the Bluetooth on again. So there's the model number, software version, serial number, etc. You can reset the gear, factory restore it, set a privacy lock on it. And go ahead and look through some of the different apps that I've got installed here. There's Archive again, Evernote right there. Go ahead and look at the dialer. The dialer is very nice and clean. Just your standard keys. Again, there's the Archive for messaging, and there's the camera. We'll go ahead and look at the camera settings here in just a moment. To take a picture, just simply tap and snaps the picture. Very, very easy. Cannot complain about that whatsoever. You can do different focus modes, auto and macro. You can go ahead and look at the different photo size, 2 different resolutions, 1280 by 960 or 1392 by 1392. You can do sound and shot if you'd like, and you can also do a signature on there. You can't really customize that. So again, just some more limitations of the software as it is. And to switch to be able to take video, you simply tap on that camera icon on the top left corner and shoot your video. We'll go ahead and look at this tweak quick view, and you can look at your timeline, your mentions, your direct mentions. Go ahead and click on one, and as you can see there, you're able to view those. And if you want, you can retweet, favorite, or view it on your mobile device. And just overall, it's again, back to whether or not I would buy this for myself or not. As a personal user, I think wearable technology is definitely moving forward, and as time goes on, it's just going to keep getting better. I think Samsung has really put a good first effort into this. Whether or not it's going to really catch on, I don't know. For the price, again, $300. That's really expensive, and if you spend $300 for a Note 3, that's $600. So that's pretty tough. It's a tough pill to swallow for most people. But again, thanks for watching. This is Kevin from STLTechTalk.com. Check us out. Make sure you subscribe if you like the video. We'll talk with you later. Bye.